Good morning. How do you feel today?
We feel much better. How about you?
I'm recovering well. Thanks for asking.
But from the looks of it, you seem to be already busy.
It's fine. I'm not that busy, really. The Elazar patients have recovered, as well as Hypatia.
It seems once Irminsul started getting better...
Yes, but there are still some residual effects. The withering is one example.
By the way, we have some good news.
This news is hardly...
Huh? You mean he was already here?
Celebration feast?
Huh? But... Come to think of... You and Kale are both...
Kale has taken over... You see...
Huh?
Well, technically...
Huh?
Yes, he's the Lesser Lord Kusana. When they learned that Lesser Lord Kusana... As a result, work has increased for the Forest Rangers.
That sounds really...
There's nothing we can do, but that's another time.
Ah, right!
You've recovered well. You may go, but be careful.
Yay!
Well, there won't be any problems if the feast starts at that time. Everything has already been prepared.
Mr. Zubair, I finished telling things up here.
Is it?
Oh, it'll be...
Hey, Nilu!
Traveler, Paimon,
We got your letters, so here we are!
you're the best.
Huh?
Yeah,
Look, I get it. Nilu is Sumeru's #1 celebrity, after all.
If you consider enjoying because Paimon thinks every...
That's right. We all... Nilu is an absolute Master Zubair.
Nonsense. But in...
Ooh, good.
There's always a lot going on.
yeah. And that's why I love it here. Traveler and Paimon, could you help confirm if the letters were actually delivered? If for some reason they didn't receive the letters, then please tell everyone that there will be a feast here.
Yeah, we can also check out how everything in
As for Sino, I'm not too... As for Junior's...
Okay, got it. Let's go, Traveler. We haven't seen Alhaitham anywhere. Let's ask... Hey there! Have you seen Alhaitham around?
Yes, it seems Scribe Alhaitham has gone to the House of Dana. You should be able to find him there. But you're already the second group of people I've seen looking for him today. He must be quite the busy man.
Oh? Who else was looking for him?
Mr. Cave was just here asking about him. You wouldn't believe how terrible their relationship is. And now you two are here. Don't tell me everyone's here looking for...
No way!
Ah.
Solidified! Only just begun! Miscalculated! Stabilize!
Scatter! I will have order.
God, Lupica! My Lupica!
Stabilize!
Propagate!
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I
Solidify!
I will have order! Germinate!
Order guide you. Gather. Solidify! Stabilize! This is order!
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Huh. Ha!
Gather!
Let's light it up!
Stabilize! Solidify!
Let's light it up!
I will have order! Stabilize!
Everybody stand back!
Solidify!
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Out of the way! Ow!
Stabilize!
Out of the way!
A single sword is more than...
I'll hate them anywhere. Let's ask that person over there. Hey there, have you seen I'll hate them?
Yes, but you're already the...
Oh? Who else?
Mr. Cave was just... Don't tell me everyone's here looking for...
No way. What?
Ah.
Heatham should be around here somewhere, right? Oh, he's over there! But it looks like he might not have time.
Just put down that worthless book and tell me what happened in the academia.
This is not just some worthless book. Do you have any idea how difficult it is to find a physical book like this in Sumeru?
It doesn't matter. It's probably just another thing that you used your authority to get your hands on anyway. Just put...
Oh, you sound surprised. I thought you would already...
Would I be here asking you if I knew? You're the scribe, not me. So just tell me what you know already.
Well, I almost became a sage.
Huh?
Oh, don't sound too surprised now. You're the renowned Kaveh, light of the Ksharawar. Besides, as a master builder and... Huh.
Maybe it's because...
Yeah, well, I share a similar sentiment. And anyone who knows you is...
Ugh, you... See? This is why I hate to...
It seems that...
Ha! What was your...
Well, then you might have...
Are you threatening me? Stooping to a new low, I see. Ugh, and don't change the subject. You, a sage? What a joke. The academia might as well just close tomorrow.
Are they having a fight?
Forget what's going on with the academia. Haven't you been busy with your construction project? Tell me, when are you going to build yourself a...
Don't get me started.
So...
Like I need to tell...
No.
I was in the desert for a long... which is true... Hold on, wait a second.
Well, while...
Ha!
Look, all you really need to know is that Azar and all his accomplices...
Huh? What non...
It's no skin off my nose if you don't believe me. It's not...
You know what? I'll ask around. I'm sure someone knows what's going on here. You're dead if I find out you're lying to me.
Oh, it's you.
We're running some errands for
Letter?
Nilu said she sent out a letter inviting everyone to a...
If she addressed the letter to all Hatham of the Academia, then the letter should have gone to my office. I've been busy these days, so I haven't had time to check for any new mail at my office.
Have you always been so busy with...
Of course not. I'm only busy these days because several sages have been dismissed recently and the whole academia was practically turned upside down.
Tainari told us they all went to train in the...
That is already the best possible ending for the likes of them. 4 of the 6 great sages were possessed by their desire for power and attempted to create a new god. In order to pull it off, they even imprisoned the other...
Yeah.
Yes. At least, it's said that numerous Darshans now, among the 6 greats, unfortunately...
So who's managing things?
Yes.
Oh, didn't you just say something about becoming a sage? If they pick you, then we'd have a huge connect...
Yes, about that. The person in charge of personnel affairs nominated me to be the grand...
Huh?
I'm not even interested in being one...
Oh, all right.
That's not my job either. I'm only responsible for handling important affairs.
By the way...
Do we look like friends?
Paimon doesn't know.
His name is Kaveh, my roommate. You could say he's the representative for Ksharawar scholars. Which is exactly...
So everything that's happened recently must be a huge change.
Such is the work of the academy.
Well, anyway...
Alright. I'll...
this is Port Ormos. Now where could...
Is that Paimon I hear?
Huh?
Oh, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Dinnerzad! It's been so long since we've seen...
I'm doing well. I don't know if you've heard, but Elazar has completely disappeared, and all the patients have recovered.
You kidding? Knowing them and the connections they've got, I'm sure they've heard about it.
Yeah!
That's right. My lady is feeling better now, so I'm
Why do you still call me that, Dia? You've already informed my father of your resignation.
I guess I'm just used to calling you my lady.
Resignation? You mean you're...
Yeah, I might start losing my edge if I keep being a bodyguard for the Homayanis.
You know that my parents and I are fond of you, and that we appreciate you very much.
I'm not a woman that's easily persuaded. You should know that by now. When I took this job, I had already decided that I'd quit as soon as you'd...
So what are you gonna do?
I want to take a...
Huh?
I know. If I hadn't joined in that plan with... I guess life is short, and I'm happy that I got to be a part of that operation. But the whole thing also made me realize that there are still many problems in Sumeru.
Well, I remember...
You mean I'll hate them?
We just came from talking with the...
Did he tell you that he...
What?
I heard that Azar...
Whoa. Paimon can't see you being anything other than a mercenary.
Ugh. I'll hate them probably...
But you know, because you're so...
In fact,
Even if being
a lion has...
I don't...
I'm glad to hear you say... Come on, no need for the sad face. It's not like we'll never meet. Once the whole But a peaceful society will probably mean less demand for mercenaries like me.
Huh?
Well, no, not...
So,
did...
She heard that you were seen in Port Ormos.
Huh. My lady has been...
Right, and...
So what
I bet the letter...
No wonder there was...
Sorry.
It must be something important.
Yes!
Great! I'll be sure to
count me in, too. But is there some sort of dress code?
Since it's being organized...
All right, then.
The feast will be held in...
Sure.
Thank you so much.
Oh, but...
The General Mahamad...
Oh.
But as for Raman, your guess is as good as mine. I only remember... Don't mention it.
It's been a while since we last visited. Ah, there's Sino!
What brings you here?
We recovered well, and Tanari agreed to let us leave, so now we're out and about again.
It seems Gandharvaville's medical treatment is still as good as ever.
And
That's good to hear.
Yeah,
You're welcome. Tainari has excellent...
But why are you just...
I'm meeting some people.
Oh!
I've already talked with Candace and the... But you know one of the people...
Oh, by King Deshret's blessing, my friend suddenly appears in the desert.
Roman!
Oh, you...
Oh, well,
Don't worry, these are our friends. No need to be so
I see.
I'm doing well.
Same here. Really,
Oh, would tell it.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I suppose I've decided to leave the
What?
It's not that I've given up on being a scholar. Instead, you could say I've found a new identity. I will no longer pursue research like a typical scholar. I plan to leave the academia and...
Wow! So you want to be...
Sataria will return to... She can't teach everyone on her.
Yes, it's my hope that is the true meaning.
The people of King, the stars have always guided...
Oh, please. Where's all of this
You deserve...
Sataria's idea will bring much...
At first, as you know, all knowledge is under their surveillance and control. But what I heard at that time has been haunting my heart. As if there were Sataria, Sataria.
Miss.
These words sparked... I gathered up the...
Azar has received much needed punishment. Though...
Lord Sino helped me. My plan was able to go...
You're all doing...
Aside from that, I also...
Lesser Lord Kusanali has allocated many I applied for a few batches of
That's exactly...
Apart from this, we must be persistent about...
This is the first... Remember these words. Here lies our faithful... I hope people with...
Enough about us.
No, not at all. Neva wanted to write a celebration at the feast will also be... although...
Celebration? It's the first step.
Tainari was right.
It's rare to see...
No, not really.
Well,
I'm afraid I won't... The message... I'm sorry for how... You and the art. Please keep dancing.
Okay, we've got all that down. Our job here is complete as well.
Got it.
Today's the big day! Let's go to the Grand Bazaar and see how the celebration's coming along. Everybody's already here. Looks like we're the last ones to arrive.
I'm here.
Ah, there you are.
Well, look who finally decided to show up.
You look like you came here immediately after finishing up some work. I'm very happy to see you here.
But we're not late, are we? It's just that everyone else arrived ahead of time.
I propose that the last one who arrived be put in charge of today's speeches.
Nah, there won't be any speeches today.
Oh, really?
Come join us over here. Let's share some...
Everything looks quite good.
Wow. delicious!
The food was specially prepared. Everyone that came said that.
Feels
Being a bodyguard is also a hero.
my lady.
And I'm happy to meet everyone.
Don't mention it.
Come to think of it, we've really done.
We owe it to our abilities. And
Really?
That's how I remember.
it's luck that brought us together. Moreover,
Yeah. It was almost like everyone played.
So, would you say we're good actors, too?
It's such a blessing that.
Yes, even after being a lesser lord. This should be something everybody should remember. Huh? You look surprised.
no,
Something wrong?
Yeah, what's with that face? You knew all of this already.
Even if those two giants of the academia are here, those sages really have some nerve. 500 years ago, Lesser Lord Kusanali used all her... If you bite the hand that feeds you, don't act surprised when it turns into a knuckle sandwich, right, Sino?
Perhaps I shouldn't say.
you could simply tell Lesser Lord Kusanali that you wish to have Azar and his accomplices severely punished.
I respect our deities. While we're on this,
Are you trying to
not at all.
Why? Because he dethroned Azar from power? But seriously, though.
I did have my own. If the rules of our
By that, you mean you're...
Precisely.
Wait.
So, that's the only reason why.
It's reason enough.
You've certainly got quite the personality.
You flatter me.
All right, then.
That's right.
Will you be happy with.
It's not about.
Even so.
Thank you.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings. No. The Grand Bazaar, that happiness is an. Oh well.
Ah, there you are. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? It's the first time I've ever. You see, make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you. I'm honored to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
The atmosphere here is good. I don't often come. I have a lot to handle these days.
My lady.
Yes, what an amazing.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hello. Oh, I'm so happy, Neil.
Hey, less of that.
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop. Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You wake up once. Of course. Just wake. It's me. You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. The connection between us is amazing. It's like Flora and... I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events. Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with. Please say thank you to everyone for me. Oh, is... But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they? What if I end up scaring them? Yes, I have. You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So... I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about... It's me. Huh? That voice.
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of...
No, of course not. Are you...
Oh,
you know who I am?
Yes. I already know every one of you. Nilou?
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank you so much for rescuing me. Even if that meant placing your own seed without you. Had you not helped me to resolve, people refer to you as the hero. Please, allow me to...
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you...
Dinyarzad, the suffering
You don't need to be so ceremonious.
This is how the relation...
You're an Archon, but you act so humble.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Are you awake? Did you rest well? After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton. That just means... Alright, since you... She should be in the act...
Hello, traveler, and... What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in awe.
So are we.
Is there anything you want? After recent events, The Akasha can no longer function as it... I've given it some thought, and have this... But this is definitely not a bad thing. The Akasha is centralized, although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6th grade sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far... I've already taken some measures to address this. It will... You mean, what happened after the doctor put you... Not exactly. The top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3. However, in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair... I'm sure you remember the end. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a... I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for... The exchange served as both punishment for the doctor... He's still in a coma. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful... Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things... His future will be determined by fate. Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the Nation of Justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final... Anyway, let's just say she's got, Are you sure? Isn't there something else you have...
Huh? You mean...
About your sister. While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your sister.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information in...
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any... However, there must be something different about your sister.
What?
There is only one possible...
But nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
According to the records I was able to after the Conria disaster, she began her journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as her journey was about to reach its conclusion...
What do you mean, Fuzzy? Did something happen?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only... And whoever it is, if they can do that...
But... even that wouldn't explain how she...
Something else I noticed was that according to...
What's a descender?
Look, I'm sure you... A very important traveler. You are Teyvat's 4th descender.
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the traveler? And his sister isn't...
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time. And yet, There are many questions in my heart as well. I will learn soon. I'm very interested in you. If fate is the ultimate knowledge,
I'm sure glad we got to...
The pleasure is all mine. Alright, that...
Things in Sumeru have settled down now. Paimon bets people will be coming up with new and interesting ideas at this time. How about we take a walk around Sumeru City and see if anyone needs our help? Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that it just might pay off. There's a new bulletin board here, and it has pictures of fungi on it. But fungi, let's go check out.
Welcome, contestants, to the Nilud I'm sure you're worry not. So please, also, it gives me great pleasure to announce that this event is... And if anyone is the only other...
Whoa! Paimon can't believe that rich guy. Also, hosted by an academia. So, why don't we enter the tournament and see if this wisdom orb thingy actually works? No! And he sounded really confident. Paimon's curious about how this mysterious although they've caused this trouble, and since there's no longer any safety concerns, we don't need to work. Besides, if we do well in the tournament, we'll be able to earn some extra Morath. There are basically no drawbacks. Yep, looks like we sign up over there. Looks like the people ahead of us are still...
Golden Comet and Silver Companion. So, you're competing...
Huh? You know us? But what's with those names?
You're a tough duo if the posters are to be believed. Some mercenaries who managed to escape...
Paimon doesn't know whether to be flattered or to try and explain that we aren't as scary as the rumors suggest.
Unfortunately, the rules of the tournament is about capturing fungi, training them, and commanding them in combat.
That's true. Wait a second!
The name's Sania. Anyway, my name ain't... I do have a lot of experience taming beasts, though. Want me to teach you? You guys are worth me...
Well, that was blunt. It's definitely better to have...
All right, then.
She gets right...
This is where you'll capture your fungi. The fungi in this area are highly compatible with the Wisdom Orb, and they're ideal for training and competing with. The Wisdom Orb can capture and store fungi. I recommend giving each...
You just go off their element and then number them? Seems kind of boring to Paimon. This fungus looks pretty lively. Why don't we call it... Yeah, you're probably... brother Bongo Head. Okay, let's go.
Fellow gambler.
Let's play! Yahoo!
Great, you've now collected all 4 fungi. The next step is to use the...
Paimon can't believe we're making progress so quickly! It's all thanks to your help. Huh? Look, someone's staggering along with a fungus running circles around her. Is she being attacked? She's collapsed! Let's go see what's happening. I can't go on. Are you hurt? How bad is it?
Pyro 1, take it out!
Wait, it's not an enemy. I'm just just a little too tired to walk right now, but I still need to find 3 more shroom buddies to qualify for the tournament.
You mean you're contesting?
I wasn't counting on running into other contestants here. Maybe this is the end of look after Twirly Whirly for me. Take him with you to the top.
Hey, don't give up. It's not like we're a bunch of eremites trying to steal your fun. You should at least hang in there until we're in the arena. Hania over here is a professional beast tamer. And despite knowing that we might be her fiercest competitors, she still gave us lots of help and advice.
Was that supposed to be a compliment?
State your name and mission. Golden Comet and Silver Companion.
Really? Then could you please help? My name is Layla. I'm just a student in the Ratawa's Darshan, so I don't have any impressive titles or anything. And my goal is, if I can make it to the quarterfinals, I'll get to take my shroom buddies home and delegate some of my physical labor to them. Of course, I'll take good care of them too.
Oh yeah! Paimon read that in the rules somewhere. All quarterfinalists get to take home any fungi of their choice. But what do you mean physical labor?
This is pretty embarrassing, but so I must have some sort of congenital sleep disorder or something, 'cause I can never seem to get enough sleep, and I'm always really low on energy. Even the smallest amount of exercise makes me... Well, you saw me just now. I get so tired, I collapse from exhaustion. So when I said physical labor, I just meant basic stuff like moving books around or fetching things I need from the store.
You don't need to be embarrassed about that.
First she calls them buddies, then she talks about wanting to live with them? Ridiculous. She sounds just like Elhingen. Well, looks like you've mastered everything already and moved on to helping others. I'm delighted for you. I'll see you around.
Huh? Why isn't he? We haven't thanked you or Pyro won yet, Ania!
What's wrong? That beast?
Probably not. She's pretty blunt and doesn't make a great first impression, but she's definitely not a bad person. Otherwise, why would she? Yeah, we'll see her again. And in the meantime, let's follow her.
Thank you.
Nicely done. Now that we put together Layla's team, she should be eligible to take part.
Actually, I hope I don't have to...
Oh? Hello there, little ones. Sure enough, you're at the center of the action once again.
Miko!
This tournament was advertised far and wide, including all the way over in Inazuma. They even handed out flyers in front of Yai Publishing. Don't you think a tournament like this makes a perfect candidate for light novel? Yai Publishing House is working on a bestseller that, if all goes to plan, will stay a bestseller for the next 50 years. I, of course, need to ensure my writer's manuscripts are up to par. So, I will be taking part in the tournament myself to get a little taste of what it's like. Here's my little partner in crime. Soka named it Blitzara. I think it's rather good.
Who knew there'd be such a big turnout? Even me.
Soka, come say hi to the little ones. They're set to be some of the fiercest competition you face.
Yes, Chief Editor. For the sake of my readership.
Yeah, just because you're with Miku doesn't mean we'll go easy on you.
Ooh, yes. More of that. Do you feel that, Soka?
I wouldn't say I'm feeling that.
In that case, head back to the inn and capture your nervous breakdown in writing while it's still fresh. This'll make excellent source material.
She's terrifying, but she also seems really dedicated to her craft.
And who is this softly
She's our new friend, Layla. We met her while we were out capturing fungi. Layla's entering the tournament because she wants to take her trained fungi back home to live with her. Her goal is to make...
Training fungi? And then domesticating them? How fascinating. You must be full of... I'm Yai Miko, a light novel editor. Purely out of personal interest, and right now what I'm most interested in is you. Nice to meet you. The pleasure is all mine.
I have no idea how to respond to that. Traveler, Paimon, but I want to get to know my 4 shroom buddies a little better and prepare for the qualifiers, so...
Don't push yourself too hard, Layla! You'll end up Miko, what are you doing scaring...
Oh, am I really so terrifying? Well then, I'll simply have to talk to her again another time to clear things up. But that can wait. Judging from your expression, it seems like you have something you want to say to me, little one. I'm comforted to know that you didn't lose your heads amidst the hype, and you're not just in this to have some fun. Unfortunately, though, it appears that we're about to be interrupted.
Guji Yae, what an honor to finally meet you. We're so privileged that our...
Huh? Isn't that the organizer? And that's super...
Goodness, I presume that the tournament is proceeding very smoothly indeed. Otherwise, how would the host and sponsor themselves have the time to spare to chat with contestants one-on-one?
How you jest, Guji Yae! Those such as your esteemed self deserve nothing short of the most lavish reception Sumeru has to offer. I see you've already had the chance to try out the Wisdom Orb. What are your thoughts on the future prospects of this technology? You know, with your...
Right.
Don't be so pushy, Mr. Not to mention...
A most pertinent...
Why, to hear such... Also, to have the renowned traveler here at the tournament is an unexpected...
Miko, they're here to do business.
Promoting an entire... Besides, the tournament has only just begun. Who knows whether it will go on to be a success. Fungi may look adorable, but they carry potent elemental energy inside their bodies. Letting one...
So it wasn't just us. Yeah, at least all the fungi we used it on have been very well behaved. Like our bongo head here.
Oh, Paimon, you're just as carefree and enthusiastic as ever. Well, it's about time for me to get into character. As a contestant, I need to go and get ready for the tournament. See you in the qualifier.
Coming here was a great idea. Come on!
Ah, the champions to be, here at long last. Come on now, use the floral jelly and awaken your fungi.
Champions to be? Thanks for the compliment. So you've heard about us too?
Of course. I was standing right next to you when you collected your wisdom orb. I couldn't find a convenient opportunity to introduce. With an expert mentor like Hania, I'm sure you'll become excellent beast.
If even the staff are singing her praises, Hania must really know what she... Buddies should be able to fight at full power now. We still have some time before the qualifiers start. Maybe we should spend some more time training our fun guy. It's nearly time! Let's get ourselves over to the Nilot Pala Cup qualifiers. Looks like the qualifiers are about to...
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nilut Pala Cup Beast Tamers Tournament is about to begin. At the same time, I ask that you bear in mind that this tournament is held. I have spent a considerable amount of time in my life searching for a way for humans and dangerous creatures to coexist. The wisdom orbs you now hold in your hands, I sincerely hope...
Oh, so that's...
Thank you for your speech, Mr. Elhingen. Welcome, Beast...
Cautilia. Everyone's eager to try them out for their...
Oh, of course. Well, I'll explain everything to you all when I get the chance. I'm sure you'll get a sense of just how advanced this technology is when you start using it in the...
What a total nerd! Doesn't he know there's a time and place to talk tech? Good. Ooh, the qualify...
Didn't know they put the bar for entry so low. Let's go! This is gonna be over so—
Don't be nervous, Bongo Head.
Quick attacks will work to our advantage! Everyone, now!
Time to use your Splish Splash Water Balloon!
It's okay. We still got this.
Great job, Bongo Head!
But how? How can my swift fighting style fail? Everyone, retreat now!
This fungi fighting is... That beast tamer and her fungi work together. That's not what Oh, it be...
That's why it's so important to develop close connections with your teammates.
Miko and Layla! How's it go?
Twirly Whirly and the other shroom buddies were way stronger than I thought. Before I knew it, they'd knocked the opposition out. When I got back to the arena, I saw Miss Yai's opponent running away like they'd just seen a ghost. Miss Yai said she needed to find you.
Little Layla here breezed through her first battle. Soka won hers by a hair's breadth, but mine was rather disappointing. Our opponents will only get Why don't we keep up the momentum from our respective first round?
Great idea! Stay...
The view here is wonderful. It smells of the rainfall. Let's have some fun with our fungi friend.
Yay! Wait a second. Aren't we here for training, though? Or did you...
Even if I had that kind of power, I wouldn't dream of abusing it. Perhaps you thought... Since the goal... Imagine if all the Traveler ever thought about was making you stronger, forcing you to build rock-hard muscles just to watch you send Mitatrolls flying. Would you gladly comply?
Why are you looking at Paimon like that? Oh, don't you dare try anything like that! Or Paimon will ignore you for 3 days! No, 5 days!
See? You and he have a very strong bond, but that doesn't mean you'd be happy for him to inflict a rigorous physical training regimen on you. Do you really think the fungi would be...
Huh. Well, like...
Miss Yai is right. Also, I'm curious... Yeah, it takes time. I can't always rely on this gift.
Yes.
But that would mean giving up control over the fungi.
Go ahead and give it a try, little Layla. Don't worry, the little ones...
Okay, is everyone ready? I'm gonna do it.
Look at that! Now that it's turned off, Twirly Whirly's moving around on its own again.
Perhaps the Wisdom Orb's technology doesn't allow people to control the fungi at all. Maybe, if this theory is correct, little Layla's wish may yet come true.
Miko's right! Forget fancy schmancy technology. The real...
I'll do my best. I want to learn all about Twirly Whirly's likes and dislikes. Then by lot...
Paimon wants to get to know the real Bongo Head, too. Let's try deactivating our...
Traveler, Paimon, Miss Yai, do you and your...
You'd better be careful.
Right. Paimon, you two go ahead. We want Bongo Head to try something different.
Oh, okay.
Bongo Head, we can do whatever you... Help! Something's not right. Did you hear that? It sounds like some... Hurry!
What are you doing here?
Hania? You saved the children.
I happened to be nearby. The children were mimicking what they'd seen the contestants doing and ended up getting surrounded by wild fungi. Fortunately, I heard the commotion and got here in time to save them.
That's so dangerous! Why are they trying to approach wild fungi without a wisdom orb?
It's hardly their fault. I was almost drawn in by the fungi's cute appearance once, too. Luckily, I remember people never used to be under any illusion about how dangerous the fungi can be. But this Neelit polycup, I'm putting an end to this debacle. The wisdom orb is...
What are you talking about, Hania? Exterminating fungi? You're taking part in the tournament too, aren't you? You even taught it.
I'm quite certain, Pyro. As for why I taught you guys, yet here you are now pleading the fungi's case. You've gotten too deep in this absurd game. Looks like Golden Comet and Silver Companion don't deserve such a stellar reputation after all.
Wait! Don't go! We turned off our wisdom orb just now, and we were playing with the fungi and everything!
Ooh my, such a standout personality. And with the perfect dose...
Miko? Layla? Oh, you heard the cries from...
We were just talking about her, as it happens. Little Layla told me that Hania gave you some guidance when you first entered the turn. Looking at it now, she seems to be a classic case of a wrong path character. Blames the many for the mistakes of a few, and seeks to wipe them all out of existence. She takes the wrong path because in her eyes it is the...
Fungi can definitely be aggressive and damage their environment, but some research the fungi have existed for a long time. No.
Right! We should've...
You intend to stop her achieving victory? I can't say I didn't expect that response from you, but I hear she's one of the favorites to win this tournament. Are you prepared?
That's what you brought us here for, right? To get
Wait! Today's training ends here. The qualifiers should be open.
There are a lot of people over there. Are they looking for something?
I heard that the organizers set up loads of message boards for the audience to leave comments and interact with. I wonder if people will talk about me and Twirly Whirly. Oh, if only I could use this experience in one of my...
Paimon thinks that's a great idea! You always need a ton of information to write a paper, and you can't always get the info...
That's a nice idea, Paimon. But I'm from the Ritawahis, Darshan. The kind of information I'm gathering now would only be of any use to someone in the Amorta, Darshan.
Yeah! You can...
Mora is a secondary... If I can... Just thinking...
Layla, please get them to...
I'll do...
Little one, the pairings for the remaining 32 are out.
Huh? We'll be facing some...
Oh, I've been looking forward to this a lot.
What are you so excited about? Aren't you...
Oh, please, do your... After all, a life with no obstacles tends to narrow the mind. People end up believing that only... Excellent. Ah, I'm looking forward to the next round.
Yeah.